welcome along to Transfer Talk.
You can see it at the bottom of your screen. It comes from Arsenal and the WSL. Head coach Rennie Slagers has signed a new deal until June 2029. Her contract was due to expire this summer. Our reporter Anton Tului has the details.
Yeah, I can tell you now, Arsenal on loan is very, very close. Just in the last few seconds, I've been told that the players' representatives and his lawyers are also now involved in the talks, and that would suggest that a deal is really close. Of course, the background is Sterling was told 2 weeks ago he doesn't club. He wasn't interested in moving to Saudi Arabia. He wanted to stay in the Premier League, and Arsenal have come to try and get him. And he said, look, I would prefer a permanent move, but this is Arsenal. This is working with Mikel Arteta. This is going, with all due respect, in the Champions League. And remember, he didn't want him to leave. And my information now is that the deal is very close because his representatives and his lawyers are now negotiating his move away to Arsenal.
Arsenal's transfer window has erupted with fresh developments as the Gunners continue their search for quality reinforcements. Victor Osimhen is once again at the center of the conversation, while Julián Alvarez, Bradley Barcola and Quansah remain names attracting significant attention. The biggest story is Osimhen. Reports linking the Nigerian striker with Arsenal have intensified, with a potential fee in the region of £70 million being discussed. Osimhen's goal-scoring record and physical presence make him an attractive option for Mikel Arteta as Arsenal look to strengthen their attack and compete on multiple fronts. However, supporters should be careful with claims that a £70 million deal has already been officially completed. Negotiations and transfer interest do not necessarily mean that a contract has been signed or that a medical has been completed. Julián Alvarez is another major name on Arsenal's radar. The Argentine forward has been repeatedly linked with a move to the Premier League, and his versatility could give Arteta another elite attacking option. Alvarez can operate as a central striker or play in wider attacking positions, making him an appealing profile for Arsenal. Bradley Barcola is also generating excitement among Arsenal supporters. The French winger's pace, creativity, and ability to beat defenders would add another dimension to Arteta's attack. Any move for Barcola, however, would depend on negotiations and the player's availability. Meanwhile, Arsenal's interest in Quansah provides another major storyline. The defender has emerged as a potential solution for Arsenal's defensive depth. Osimhen is undoubtedly the headline name. Reports have suggested that a deal worth around £70 million could be under discussion as Arsenal consider adding another world-class striker to their attacking options. His pace, strength, movement and exceptional goal-scoring ability would make him a major weapon for Arteta. However, Arsenal supporters should distinguish between a reported transfer fee and an officially completed transfer. Until Arsenal, the player's current club or another highly reliable source confirms an agreement, claims that the £70 million deal is completely done should be treated cautiously. The Julián Alvarez situation is another one to watch. The Argentine forward has repeatedly been mentioned in connection with Arsenal, and his ability to operate as a striker or from wider attacking positions makes him particularly attractive to Arteta. Then there is Bradley Barcola. The French winger possesses explosive pace, technical ability and creativity, qualities that could provide Arsenal with another dangerous attacking outlet. A move would depend on negotiations and whether his club is prepared to consider a sale. Defensively, Quansah is another important name. Arsenal are reportedly interested in the young English defender as they look to maintain strong depth at the back. His physical qualities, composure is done.